Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shahida Nasreen and I am English teacher at Divisional Public School and Intermediate College Lahore. Dear students, since the day our school was closed due to COVID-19, we have been struggling hard to devise a way to approach you and provide you with some effective academic material. Here is lecture 1 of English for the students of class 10. Dear students, today's lecture deals with Unit 1, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, an embodiment of justice. In this lecture, we will focus on reading, comprehension or simple English, English to Urdu translation. In this regard, you will also be provided with Urdu meanings of difficult words. Focus will be on paragraph 1, 2 and 3. The title of this unit is Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, embodiment of justice. Yes, this lesson is on the significance of justice in a society. Before we start reading, I would like to ask you a few questions that are very necessary in order to build up your concepts and a belief system. First question is, what do you understand by justice? Take your time, think about it. If you get stuck at some point, you may pause the video, discuss with some elder, read some article or some book on the topic, but I suggest you to be very much clear about these concepts. Yes, you can say justice means to have fair dealings with everyone, whether poor or rich, black or white. Coming towards our next question, what is the importance of independent judiciary in our society? As you know, if judges are free, they can decide a case according to the law. Such a situation brings peace in our society. So, independent judiciary makes correct decisions and brings peace in our society. Coming towards third and the last question, who is regarded as the true embodiment of justice? Why? One who has kept all the standards of justice, not given any benefit to his own self, his family or his tribe, in spite of having great influence on the people around him. Undoubtedly, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the last prophet of Allah, is regarded as the true embodiment of justice. He was always impartial in taking decisions. Here, recall some incidents related to the justice of the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Students, I would advise you to give a quick silent reading to Unit 1 and then we will read it together. Starting from paragraph 1. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's life is a perfect model and example for the people who want to attain goodness, piety and success in their individual as well as social life. People can seek light from the message and guidance from his life to achieve perfection in the moral, spiritual and social areas of life. He has set very high and noble ideals through his practical example for all mankind to follow in every field of life. Now, it won't be very difficult for you to understand or comprehend the message that has been given in this paragraph. Just explaining you in simple English, the author says that the life of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a supreme model, an example for all the human beings who want to achieve virtue, purity, and success in their individual as well as collective life. The people who want to achieve perfection in their moral, spiritual, and social fields of life should get guidance and light from his words and deeds. He was a practical man. Through his life, he set up very grand and great standards of life for mankind. People should follow those standards to achieve success in every field of life. Here is a list of difficult words with their Urdu meanings from paragraph 1. I suggest you to note them down in your notebook. Now, I am going to translate paragraph 1 into Urdu. I wish, dear students, that you also practice it with me. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's life is a perfect model and example. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam की ज़िंदगी मुकम्मल नमूना और मिसाल है. For the people, उन लोगों के लिए who want to attain goodness, piety and success, जो नेकी, पारसाई और कामयाबी हासिल करना चाहते हैं in their individual as well as social life, अपनी इंफरादी और समाजी ज़िंदगी में. Now, I will rephrase the translation collectively. हज़रत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़िंदगी उन लोगों के लिए मुकम्मल नमूना और मिसाल है जो अपनी इंफरादी और समाजी ज़िंदगी में नेकी, पारसाई और कामयाबी हासिल करना चाहते हैं. People can seek light. लोग रोशनी हासिल कर सकते हैं. And guidance और रहनुमाई from his life, आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़िंदगी से, to achieve perfection in the moral, spiritual and social areas of life. ज़िंदगी के इखलाकी, रूहानी और समाजी शोबों में तकमील हासिल करने के लिए. ज़िंदगी के इखलाकी, रूहानी और समाजी शोबों में तकमील हासिल करने के लिए लोग आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़िंदगी के पैगाम और रहनुमाई से रोशनी हासिल कर सकते हैं. He has set very high and noble ideals. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने आला और अजीम मयार कायम किए. Through his practical example, अपनी अमली मिसाल से, for all mankind, तमाम इंसानियत के लिए, to follow in every field of life, ज़िंदगी के हर शोबा में अमल करने के लिए. Now, rephrasing the sentence. आपने अपनी अमली मिसाल के ज़रिए तमाम इंसानियत के लिए आला और अजीम मयार कायम किए ताकि ज़िंदगी के हर शोबा में इन पर अमल किया जाए. Reading paragraph 2. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam practically proved that no one could be more just and equitable than the Rasul of Allah Almighty. As a young trader, he earned the good reputation of being an honest, fair, and just businessman. He always had fair and just dealings with all people. When the Kaaba was being constructed, there arose a dispute among the people regarding the black stone. He devised the most equitable plan for the setting of the black stone. This pleased everyone and saved them from a tribal conflict. Now, coming towards its simple English, the author says that it was Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who proved this fact with his deeds, that no other else could be more just and fair than the Rasul of Allah, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he was a young trader, he won the reputation of an extremely honest, fair, and equitable trader. On the eve when Kaaba was being constructed, a dispute arose regarding the setting of the black stone. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam devised a very fair plan to set the black stone. All the people accepted the plan very happily. This thing saved the people from their tribal dispute. Here is list of difficult words with their Urdu meanings from paragraph 2. Note them down in your notebook. Now we will translate paragraph 2 into Urdu. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam practically proved. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ने अमली तौर पर साबित कर दिया that no one could be more just and equitable, कि कोई भी ज़्यादा मुनसिफ और आदिल नहीं हो सकता than the Rasul of Allah Almighty, अल्लाह ताला के रसूल से बढ़कर. हज़रत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने अमली तौर पर साबित कर दिया कि अल्लाह ताला के रसूल से बढ़कर कोई भी ज़्यादा मुनसिफ और आदिल नहीं हो सकता. एज अ यंग ट्रेडर, बतौर नौजवान ताजिर के, he earned the good reputation of being an honest, fair and just businessman. He earned the good reputation. आपने अच्छी शोहरत पाई of being an honest, fair and just businessman, एक दयानतदार, इंसाफ पसंद और मुनसिफ कारोबारी आदमी होने की. Now I am rephrasing the whole sentence again into Urdu. बतौर नौजवान ताजिर आपने एक दयानतदार, इंसाफ पसंद और मुनसिफ कारोबारी आदमी होने की अच्छी शोहरत पाई. When he always had fair and just dealings with all people, तमाम लोगों के साथ आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने हमेशा खरा और दयानतदाराना लेन देन किया. When the Kaaba was being constructed, जब काबा की तामीर हो रही थी, there arose a dispute among the people, तो लोगों में झगड़ा पैदा हुआ. Regarding the black stone, हिजरे अस्वद के मुतालिक. जब काबा की तामीर हो रही थी तो हिजरे अस्वद नस्ब करने को आप ब्रैकेट में लिख सकते हैं के मुतालिक लोगों में झगड़ा पैदा हुआ. He devised the most equitable plan. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने इंतहाई मुनसिफाना मंसूबा वज़ा किया. For the setting of the black stone, हिजरे अस्वद नस्ब करने के लिए. हिजरे अस्वद नस्ब करने के लिए आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने इंतहाई मुनसिफाना मंसूबा वज़ा किया. This pleased everyone. इससे हर शख्स खुश हो गया. And saved them from a tribal conflict. और इन्हें कबायली कशमकश से बचा लिया. इसने हर शख्स को खुश कर दिया और इन्हें कबायली कशमकश से बचा लिया. Here is a list of difficult words with their Urdu meanings from paragraph 1. I suggest you to note them down in your notebook. Here is a list of difficult words from paragraph 3 with their Urdu meanings. Dear students, learn these words with their spellings and Urdu meanings as well. This practice will help you attempt your objective paper part B and C very easily. Now, Urdu translation of paragraph 3. As head of the state of Medina, मदीना की रियासत के सरबराह के तौर पर he decided all cases on merit. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने तमाम मुकदमात के फैसले इस्तेहकाक पर करते थे विद जस्टिस एंड एक्विटी, इंसाफ पसंदी और बराबरी से, इर्रिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ कलर, क्रीड और रेस, रंग, मज़हब और नस्ल से बालातर हो के। मदीना की रियासत के सरबराह के तौर पर आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम तमाम मुकदमात के फ़ैसले रंग, मज़हब और नस्ल से बालातर होकर इंसाफ पसंदी और बराबरी से इस्तेहकाक पर करते थे। Once a Quraysh woman was found guilty of stealing. एक दफ़ा एक कुरैशी औरत चोरी की मुजरिम पाई गई। Some people wanted to save her from punishment. कुछ लोग उसे सज़ा से बचाना चाहते थे। In order to protect the honor of the family of Quraysh, ख़ानदाने कुरैश की इज़्ज़त बचाने के लिए। कुछ लोग ख़ानदाने कुरैश की इज़्ज़त बचाने के लिए इसे सज़ा से बचाना चाहते थे। They asked हज़रत उसामा बिन ज़ैद, उन्होंने हज़रत उसामा बिन ज़ैद को दरख्वास्त की टू इंटरसीड ऑन हर बिहाफ कि वो इसकी सिफारिश करें। हज़रत उसामा रिक्वेस्टेड द रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम टू फॉरगिव हर। हज़रत उसामा रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हो ने रसूल करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को दरख्वास्त की कि उसे माफ़ फरमा दें। द रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम वेरी फ्यूरियसली सेड, रसूल करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने बड़े गुस्से में फरमाया, बनी इसराइल वॉज रून्ड, बनी इसराइल तबाह हुए, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस, इसकी वजह से, बनी इसराइल इसी वजह से तबाह हुए। दे अप्लाइड लॉ टू द पुअर, वो गरीबों पर कानून नाफिज करते, एंड फॉरगिव द रिच, और अमीरों को माफ़ कर देते थे। Students, reading, comprehension and translation of first 3 paragraphs has been done. Now, learn Urdu meanings of difficult words and practice translation of these paragraphs again and again. Soon I will share remaining part of Unit 1 in the same way. Till then, Allah Hafiz.